You're watching Pyro Media Network.
Hey. Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh. Yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Work with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on to the next. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah. Oh shoot, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions.
We have some breaking news that we are very sorry to report, and that is that Dolly Parton has died. Country music has no bigger or more beloved star than Parton, of course. Her career has spanned decades. This is a social media video making the announcement.
Hey everyone, my name is Brian Seaver, son of Cassie Parton, and I'm representing the Parton and Owens family today, announcing the passing of my Aunt Dolly Rebecca Parton Dean, sister, sis, Aunt Granny to one generation and Gigi to the next. This video announcement is something Dolly asked of me years ago, before I fully absorbed it as a future reality. As her head of security for more than 2 decades, a role my father Larry held before me, I have imagined the heaviness of this moment, but haven't truly felt it until now. It is an honor that is mixed with absolute pride and great sadness. But sadness lies with us, not with Dolly. Dolly has lived in the light and is in the arms of Jesus, surely met by Carl, her parents, and countless others who have watched her and longed for her to meet them in the heavens. I first went on the road with Dolly as a kid, getting a taste of the road life in the early 1980s. Dolly opened doors not just for me, but for her entire family to reach the potential we didn't even know was possible. Dolly also opened doors for generations of singers, songwriters, musicians, and dreamers from every walk of life and across every continent. By her example, we believed that anything was possible. She never saw a door she couldn't open, and the doors she opened made and changed history. My family and I have shared a lifetime of beautiful memories with Dolly, but so have you. She has always been on your television, your record player, your CD, and on your phone playlist, becoming an extended part of your family whether you liked it or not. Our family and the team she has entrusted with her legacy will work diligently to ensure her spirit will live with us forever. Dolly was a farmer, just like her daddy. He farmed the soil, she farmed songs and happiness. Dolly called me and said she wants to rest in a beautiful bed of plush cotton because after a life wearing heavy rhinestones, she finally deserves to be comfortable and have some rest. Rest in peace, Aunt Dolly, Aunt Granny, Gigi. May God bless Dolly Parton, and may God bless you all. She will always love you.
That emotional message coming from the nephew of Dolly Parton, Brian Seaver, there with a tribute to the late singer who was 80 years old. Just a few days ago, she gave an interview to People magazine talking about recent health challenges, but saying that she is going to continue working. Suffice to say that in light of that interview, this news is a surprise to us all.
Yeah, it's a surprise. It's a shock. She had a beautiful, long life and has been an inspiration to many, but this is something that a lot of people are certainly going to be feeling.
What is going on, Pyromaniacs? We're back with another episode of Pyro Power Hour. I'm your host, Kwame, joined by my handsome fiance, Malcolm Luther King.
What it is, what it was, and what it ain't. How y'all doing?
Listen, it's been a minute. We were off last week, so thank you guys for welcoming us back. We appreciate you guys.
My
so
camera
much.
tripping, so I'm about to dip on y'all when it comes to this camera because I don't like
it's
it.
all good. It's all good.
But it was a somber way. Oh yeah. Welcome to Reality Tuesday.
Yes.
Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And if you want to get any kind of notifications to know when we going live, you could text Blaze to 1-833-793-2423. We gonna jump right in because we started the show off sad, and I want to get this out of the way. Not to say it like that, but it's sad. America mourns.
Yes, let's
and
get
we
into
all
the
mourn.
news.
The America mourns, y'all. Everybody's girl, the one who would always love us, Dolly V. Parton, has passed away today at 80 years old. As her nephew and was reported earlier in mid-August, she wasn't able to make appearances at Dollywood. She was suffering from dehydration and dizziness. She wrote on social media that my Nashville doctor has clipped my wings, saying to her that she wouldn't be traveling that week. Dolly's health issues became headlines last fall in 2025, right after her husband passed away. So that makes sense. A lot of people do kind of grieve themselves to death sometimes when you've been married for like 50 plus years. That's been known to happen. But it was announced last December that her residency in Vegas wasn't going to go through. And we just mourn her. She was one of 12 children. She was born January 1946 into a poverty-stricken family.
Wait a minute. When was she born?
1946.
No, what was the date that she was born?
January 19th.
Oh,
Dang.
my sister. My Capricorn sister. What a loss.
Yes. So, she come from poverty. Y'all know all of her hits. From Jolene to I Will Always Love You. We all know 9 to 5. She's been releasing music that transcends generations. Her husband of, I think, 56 years preceded her in death last March, which could possibly be the reason why her health started to decline shortly thereafter. But we all mourn. We all send prayers. Her family is saying that if you guys want to honor Dolly, you can donate to her charity, which is called, what is her charity called again? What is her charity called? I forget. It's losing me. But she has a charity. It's books for all the kids. So you can donate to her charity if you want to honor Dolly Parton. But we all mourn for Dolly. It's a sad, sad day in America.
I think it's called the Dollywood Foundation. I'll look it up.
No, it's something library. It's a library. It's for people. She's been giving books away for a long time to kids every month, sending them books personally herself. And it's a charity.
Oh, Imagination Library. Dolly Parton's Imagination Library.
Yep, the Imagination Library. That's it. Imaginationlibrary.com is exactly it. I found it.
Dolly Parton's signature charitable literacy effort is the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, a program that mails free, age-appropriate books to children from birth until they start kindergarten. That's amazing.
Yeah. She's been doing it for a while, so yeah. Rest in love and rest in peace, Dolly Parton. I hope you get video. All the cotton in the clouds in heaven. Oh, this is the video. This is one of my favorite Dolly moments, and I found this clip on the internet. This is Dolly Parton as Truvy in Steel Magnolias, one of the best ensemble casts ever put together. Go ahead and roll the clip.
All right.
There is no such thing as natural beauty. There is no such thing as natural beauty. You remember that, or we're all out of a job. Well, just look at me now. It takes some effort to look like this. Oh, I can see that.
And in Dolly's own words, she used to say all the time, it takes a lot of money to look this cheap. Rest
Shout
in
out to
peace,
Dolly
Dolly
Parton.
Parton. We love you.
Yes. And thank you guys so much for coming on in. Welcome to the show. Let's go ahead and see. I know we started off a little somber, but let's see who is in the building here. First and foremost, let's see here. Michaela is in the building. What's going on, Michaela? Thank you for coming on through. Cyrus is in the building. Keats is in the building. What's up, King? And Cupcake tipping her toe up in here. What's up, Queen? Hello. How are you? Thank you guys so much. And thank you guys so much for all those that are watching in the building. We appreciate you guys so much. Let's get on into the birthdays. We are finally out of Leo season and into Virgo season. Earth signs all day, honey. Shout out to all the Virgos. Happy birthday goes to today is
all of them.
I'm sorry.
I said not all of them. I ain't shouting out no Virgos. So you go ahead with that.
Don't hate the Virgos. Happy birthday goes to Blair Underwood, who is a Virgo, August 25th, 1964, and born in Tacoma, Washington. Blair Underwood is an American actor. He made his debut in the 1985 musical film Crush Groove, and from 1987 to 1994, starred as attorney Jonathan Rollins in the NBC legal drama series LA Law. So shout out to Blair Underwood. Also, happy birthday goes to none other than Kel Mitchell from Kenan and Kel back in the day. August 25th, 1978, born in Chicago, Illinois. Kel Jahari. Is it Jahari? Jahari Rice Mitchell is an American actor, stand-up comedian, musician, singer, and rapper. He is known for his work as a regular cast member of the Nickelodeon sketch comedy series All That, as the Invisible Boy in the 1999 Ben Stiller and Jeffrey Rush superhero satire film Mystery Men, and his portrayal of Kel Kimball on the Nickelodeon sitcom Kenan and Kel. His role as Ed in the film and All That sketch Good Burger as the voice of Dutch in the Disney XD cartoon Motor City, and as Ray in the 2006 sequel to Like Mike 2 Street Ball. He also starred as Double G on the Nickelodeon series Game Shakers. The man's did a lot of stuff, so shout out to Kel Mitchell. Happy birthday to all of the Virgos that were born on August 25th today.
I'm going to shout them two out. I like them.
Okay. All right.
Happy birthday, y'all. I just said not
birthday.
all the Virgos, not just
okay,
them.
Oh wait, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Somebody's getting cute in the comments real quick. Let's see what she
I
said.
see Cupcake over there acting a fool.
Mama Corbin's favorite is
in
in the building. Takes bow. Yeah, girl. How you doing, girl? Happy birthday to all. Yes. Hey,
he ain't been back, but how many minutes? 13.
Michaela, can you direct Casey to Keats to the showers over there? Go take a cold shower, Keats, because you every time. Anywho, we love you, Keats. Let's go ahead and get into the show here. We got a lot to talk about. Oops, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm messing it up. Hold on. What's going on here? There we go. All right.
What is going on? What's going on?
All right, here we go. Let's get into what's going on. Thank you so much.
Who said that?
Who said that? What's going on, girl? All right, first of all, what she said? Michaela said, I got to go to the store to get some mop, so the shower is going to be perfect. All right, let's go ahead and talk about what's going on between Now That's TV and Zeus. Now That's TV, as you guys know, Lemel Plummer. Let me lower this down a little bit, because is it me or is it like super loud?
It's a little bit loud.
Okay, thank you, because I was like, is it me? Oh, there we go. All right, that's much better. All right, so as you guys know, Lemuel Plummer or Lemmy,
Lemuel
Plummer or Lemmy, as the girls say, is the CEO and owner and founder of Zeus Network. Apparently, there's some issues going on between Now That's TV and Zeus. Apparently, they're having words with each other, and I don't know what's going on with that. I'm going to deep dive into that a little bit more. But a lot of stuff has been going on as far as the drama, because Mariah Lynn and Tasiki are going on a show on Now That's TV, and so Lemuel had something to say about it before presenting. Oh, there we go. Hold on, let me put this up here. There we go. All right, so I didn't have time to put it all in the stream, so I'm just going to go ahead and talk about it here directly. So, where did Mariah Lynn say? Where did she go? Yes,
she's trying to say that she was unappreciated over there at Zeus, only because they sat her down because she didn't have a storyline. They sent a whole bunch of baddies home a couple of weeks ago that wasn't giving no storylines and wasn't really like bringing nothing to the show. So he was like, hey, why am I paying them? They're not really bringing nothing, so they could go home for the rest of the season. So they went over there to Now That's TV to try to get a bag. So here we go.
Well, there you go. That was that in a nutshell. But Ivory, who is one of my favorites on Baddies, and she also came from Now That TV, had something to say. Take a look.
I'm about to say, bitch, I hope you're not talking about me. I pray you're not talking about me. I'm still coming to the reunion. I'm still going to perform. I'm still going to beat every bitch up that I need to beat up. Y'all still going to get everything y'all need to get out of me. You understand? Thank you. Hey, don't dip me. Don't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. I'm cool.
I'm just trying to get my money.
I'm just trying to get my money, take care of my kids. You understand?
Hey,
but anytime Zeus call me, I'm there. Anytime Now That TV call me, I'm there. But to tell y'all something, I'm there. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about the beef. I don't care because at the end of the day,
Amen, Ivory.
I mean, I don't disagree with her. There was something that Diamond said, and I can't remember if it was on here or if it was on. I'll find it. But Diamond was talking about like she was trying to stay neutral with it, but she was basically saying like, you know, I get why people are going over to Now That's TV or even just finding another bag somewhere else, because Zeus, when they film, there's a gap between when they film and when they film again, or when they film to when it airs. And so they're just trying to make sure that they get paid.
Let me say this from everybody that I know that works at Zeus. Zeus pays very well. Do you hear me? So if you do your money right, because you see Summer bought a lake house off Zeus money. So if you do your money right, then you'll be okay. If that makes any sense.
Agreed.
So don't play Zeus out like that. That's why Lemmy clowning, because they not finna go over there and get paid the way that he paid them. That's just facts.
Keith said, I don't speak ratchet. I mean, yeah. But I mean, I don't understand what the problem is. I don't understand why like it's necessary for you to kind of flex like that. Like, you know, these girls are just trying to make their money, you know? So I mean, I don't see what the issue is with that.
It's giving pimping energy to me.
Well, I don't know about that. I think she was just trying to check Mariah.
It seemed like Lemmy hoes chose up. See, I was raised by a bunch of pimps and hustlers and stuff, so I don't know. Let me break it down to you. Let me break it down to you.
Gone.
Now, either you could, as a pimp, either you could go and take another man's girl, or the girl could choose you, right? And if a girl chose up on another pimp, that made you look real, real bad as a pimp. So Lemmy is like, hey, you can't be taking my hoes. And the other dude is like, your hoe chose me. That's pimping 101, baby. That's pimping 101.
But I think, like, I feel like what didn't Now That's TV cast members go over to Zeus anyway? Like, we had Landon and Moody was on.
It's pimping. It's pimping. It's been pimping since pimping been pimping.
Oh my God. All right. Well, that's what was going on over there with that BS. Let me pull this out. Let me go over there. All right, let's get back to So I don't know. We'll see how this lands. We'll check it out. Let's move over to y'all's favorite Real Housewives of Atlanta star, Kim Zolciak. I'm being so shady. Anyway, this is actually not funny. But Kim Zolciak's son KJ, who is age 15, was arrested in Georgia on August 17th on felony allegations of aggravated sodomy and aggravated I can't say the word on here, actual battery, stemming from an alleged April 23rd incident. The case is still in its early stages and has not been formally indicted. He is currently being held without bond at a youth detention facility. His next reported court hearing is September 1st. KJ denies the allegations. His attorney says he is 100% innocent and points to a past polygraph and the reported absence of male DNA in the medical examination. Those claims are part of the defense's position and have not established the outcome of the case. Kim has publicly defended her son, calling the allegations reckless and deeply troubling, and asking that people allow the legal process to play out rather than treating the accusations as proven facts. Your thoughts?
I'm gonna say what everybody's scared to say, but it's already been reported. This girl that reported this, and I believe in listen to all women. I don't believe in believing all women, because this little girl made false allegations before, and they're locking him up because any sexual act in Georgia is that's not productive, is against the law. It's called the S word. I don't know if I can say that. It rhymes with otomy.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're charging him with that because it's probably was oral or whatever that she's claiming. But she was claiming oral and fingers. That's what she was claiming. So for there to be no DNA and all of that, I don't know why they keeping this boy in jail with no bail. He is a kid.
He's not in jail. He's in a youth detention center, so he's not in jail.
That's a kid jail. That's kid jail.
Well, that's kid
YA,
jail.
youth authority. That's kid jail.
Yeah, well, it's a little different.
On some allegations that obviously there's not enough. I don't think there's enough evidence for him to be in there, and especially with no bail. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. I believe in listening to all women and investigating. I believe in that fully, but just to automatically believe them, and you're just because it's that. The SA, just because it's SA, you're automatically guilty until proven innocent. I don't believe in that. So
yeah, well, that's not law. So well, I don't want to say free anything. I want to know what's going on. So all of this is alleged. By the way, we're not making any allegations. We're just speaking on what has been reported. So there's that. So we'll keep posted on this. We'll see what's going on. Moving on to Jen Shah. Speaking of prison, Jen Shah is being released soon, and so we got that coming along the way. What are your thoughts on Jen Shah? Now, for those who don't know, Jen Shah is one of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and actually, kind of, in my opinion, made the show in the beginning. But
who went to jail for wire fraud from stealing from old folks?
Yep, she stole from old folks,
and that ain't alleged because she went to jail. Why is it alleged that she got convicted and went to jail? I'm just covering bases. That's I'm okay. Well, hit the button. Hit the button. True. But I don't know why this girl thinks she about to get out of jail and get her job back. Andy ain't fooling with you, girl.
Right. Well, we don't know because people said that Andy wasn't going to fool with Nene, and look what happened.
Andy ain't had no choice. You can't have a 20th reunion without you can't have a 20th reunion without Nene. The internet would have ate him up. Andy ain't no fool. He gonna bite that bullet, and he know where the money at. He know where the money reside. Where the money reside.
They had a 20th reunion without Bethany.
Bethany is not. Bethany is not Nene. I'm sorry. Ain't never been.
She's not Nene. No, she's not Nene. But she's like.
All she did was she used it as a good platform and that skinny girl thing, and she made a lot of money selling that. But what did she do on Housewives? She's a great businesswoman. She was good on The Apprentice. But I wouldn't give her an iconic housewife status. Hell to the no.
Well, I guess. All right. Well, there's your thoughts on
Jen
Jen
Shaw,
Shaw.
girl, go get you a job. Go flip some burgers or something. You know it's hard for fellas to get work out here, girl.
You know, it's hard out here for a pimp.
Maybe your husband will let you coach, or you could bounce some basketballs, or you could be the water girl at the other team. I don't know. But housewife, you will not be.
She served 33 months in prison, followed by 8 months of home confinement.
And how much restitution she got?
It doesn't say.
She owe a lot of people a lot of money.
She do.
She need a job.
She might,
but on Bravo, she can
I
go to Zeus. She'll make a good senior baddie. Can you fight Jen? Can you fight Jen? I've been seeing you with the cornrow sometime. Can you fight, girl? Because if you can fight,
on my
you
last
can for sure go on Baddies, girl. Lemmy will give you a check. For sure. He got a lot of fellas on his cast.
Okay, let's move on. I cannot deal with you.
Line. I'm sorry.
Welcome all the new subscribers to Pyro Media Network. Thank you guys so much for joining. We appreciate you. Subscribe if you have not done so already. We appreciate you joining the family.
Yes, and don't forget to hit that like button, baby, to let them know that we out here. It helps the algorithm a lot, just as much as a subscribe. So like and subscribe, or subscribe and like. It don't matter in which order. Just do both. Okay.
Thank you so much. And also, Dr. Hole and Cupcake are in the building, so make sure you act right so we don't have to act up. Praise Jesus. Also, if you want to go ahead and send some listen letters to us and let us know what you're thinking, or if you have some ideas, or if you want to share something on the show, send it to pyropowerhour@gmail.com. That's pyropowerhour@gmail.com. We appreciate you so much. And if you want to let them know where to text Blaze to,
it's at 833 793 2423. I didn't know you was throwing that to me.
My bad. But you picked it up real fast. I appreciate it.
I had a mouthful of Red Bull. That's why I was like,
oh, my bad. I didn't see. My bad. Anyway, it's time for social media clip of the week. This is Timothy's segment. Do you want to lead it in, or should I just play it?
Just play it, and then we'll talk about it.
Here we go.
The people who run from the church, they don't run from God. They run from you. Every year, seats get emptier and the parking lot gets smaller. And every year, the same people inside those walls mostly blame the world, the culture, social media, the generation. But many of them never look in the mirror and ask, what did they do to someone to make them feel unwelcome in the place that's supposed to be the safest room on earth? You judged the single mother who walked in late instead of saving her seat. You whispered about the man with tattoos instead of shaking his hand. You made the young man who was struggling feel like his questions were an offense instead of an invitation. And then you pray to God to bring more people to him. Meanwhile, you're running off the very ones that God sent to your doors. People don't typically leave God. They leave environments that use his name to control, exclude, condemn. They leave because they walked in broken and left feeling worse. And that's not the world's fault. That's yours. Jesus didn't build an organization to be a museum for the righteous. He built it to be a hospital for the broken. But somewhere along the way, you turned it into a courtroom. And the people you were supposed to serve became the people that you sentenced. God didn't do that. You did. If your church or organization, wherever, is shrinking, before you blame the devil, before you blame the enemy, check your welcome mat, because the God they are running back to in private is the same God you claim to represent in public, and those two things don't match. The reason that they left just might be you. Be someone worth running toward, not the reason that they run.
My God, unto that was a word from on high. Speak on it. Speak on it.
Let me tell you something. The Reverend is about to step in the building.
Oh shit! Clear the doors. Dr. Hall and Cupcake, can you get the baskets out, please?
This is for all the people who rep Christ and do not know him. When you see the numbers in your church shrinking and you feel like everybody is being rebellious, maybe that's not even the case. Maybe it's just that they're sick of your traditions They're sick of the rigmarole. They're sick of the things that have nothing to do with the God you claim to represent.
Well.
This is why we leave. And I had to say this here because I still represent God everywhere that I go.
Hallelujah.
But representing God doesn't look like a church. It doesn't look like offering, and it doesn't look like numbers. It looks like love. And if you can't love everybody, then maybe you didn't meet Jesus. You might have just had a spiritual encounter, and it might not have been meeting Jesus. So I just wanted to say that because he said everything that I've been feeling, and I'm not that articulate. So yeah.
My God, I think I'm a little hot and bothered. Anyway, but you were telling the truth. I mean, that's a word. Dr. Ho, you gonna get on that organ? Yes, that's a word.
People are not leaving God, Christians. People are not leaving God. They're leaving the organization that's supposed to represent God. Jesus never had wealth. Why is there so many rich preachers out here? It don't make sense. It don't add up.
Come on. Read your Bible, folks. He uses the
gospel
least
is
of
free,
these.
baby. The cross was free. Calvary was free. Why are y'all profiting?
He said no.
God said he would add to his church as he say. God said that he would add to his church daily as he see fit. And I steadily see people begging in church. If you have to beg to keep your doors open, then God's not adding to your church daily as he sees fit. Some ain't adding up, folks. I'm just saying.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Thank you guys so much for that social media clip of the week. We appreciate it. Let's go ahead and what are we going to talk? Oh, do you want to do the Zeus roundup or do you want to take a break first?
We can take a break.
Okay, let's take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to do our Zeus roundup. And then we're going to go ahead and talk about the one and only Real Housewives of Atlanta. That reunion was...
Oh, it's wrapped up.
My God, on today.
Woo! After the preaching, too.
Let's get it. We'll be right back, y'all. They're multiplying.
Hey, how y'all doing? Real quick, this is Daryl Walter, host of the Daryl Walter Show. I know. And you are watching Pyro Media Network.
Bring it up. Bring it back.
Hey, it's Dr. Nicole D. Vick from Dr. Victorious, and you're watching Pyro Media Network.
The news is divided. Ground News puts it back together, so you can see how many sources are reporting on any breaking story, where they fall on the political spectrum, how reliable they are, and who owns them. Compare headlines and read full articles to see which details are prioritized, exaggerated, or left out entirely. Because the more we understand the media, the more we'll understand each other. Visit ground.news to learn more.
This is Tammy from Tammy's Take, and you're watching Pyro Media Network.
What's
we're
up,
black.
y'all? We are back, black, and never whack. So while you're here and we're getting on in here, jump and hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and not in that order. And if you want notifications to know when we going live, you could text Blaze to 833-793-2423, y'all. Yeah, let's get into that Zeus Roundup.
Yeah, it's time for that Zeus Roundup, y'all. Y'all like the way he just brought us back? That's my man. That's my man. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the Zeus Roundup. There was no Bad Boys this week. I think that ended. We discussed
it's
it
over.
Before. It's over. So now do we want to talk about Baddies?
We just got Baddies and Baddies Gone Wild.
Can we just go into Baddies Gone Wild? Because I wasn't in. Baddies USA was kind of like this week, but what do you think?
What? They keep fighting and fighting, but it's the same fights. Pressure is just fighting everybody. Pressure and TT, when they walk into a room, all the girls stand up now. That's something to talk about. Because why is it the Pressure and TT show all of a sudden? And Ciroc keep telling them.
Yep.
Ciroc keep telling them Pressure will boop bop bam you. So you better look out. And you see Pressure just be socking people for fun.
I think Pressure secured her spot on the show because of the fact that she is just one of the biggest antagonists. I think she antagonizes without being annoying. Like she's sneaky antagonizing. You know what I'm saying? Like she knows how to activate people. Summer's just annoying. Like she's like the sibling that won't shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like she's just gonna keep going, and you gotta beat them upside the head, and they still keep going. You know what I'm saying? But Pressure, she knows exactly how to weave in and get into the situation and really activate people. So I think she solidified.
She keeps sneaking people and just doing ratchet stuff. And she and not us TV girl.
Yeah.
I'm saying. But yeah, that's just pretty much it for Baddies. It's the same stuff from last week. They just they keep jumping on Pressure and TT, but TT and Pressure keep jumping on people every chance they get. But this last episode, all them girls was trying to get them. The security had to get them out and get them in the van.
Like my brother when we were kids. Right. He's stupid. Were you the older brother, Dr. Holt? Because the older ones are always the meaner ones, anyway. Anyway, let's move on. Baddies Gone Wild, Dominican Republic. Their
reunion part 2?
Oh, it's part 2. Okay, they're having a part 3, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, there will be a part 3 Sunday.
Yes. I'm just really happy about this particular reunion, only because I feel like House A is really just standing on business and it's able to like really just kind of get their retribution. I love how
because they told them they can't jump. They stopped them from jumping, and when they got Marie Minks at the end of this episode, House A beat her like a rag doll, and I was happy about it.
Oh, yes. One thing I have to say, though, give me 1 second, honey. One second. Hey, Maloney, girl, you are whack, okay? I don't know what you think you are or who you think you are, and you act like your shit don't stink. You think that all that in a bag of chips can't find no onion dip, but I promise you, girl, you're not that girl, okay? You're horrible. Nobody likes you, and you're trying to be cool. Go back to where you came from. Nobody likes you, girl. You're not it. And you never will be. And that's how Mary had a little lamb.
Ouch. That hurt. That hurt me. You hurt my damn feelings. Shit.
I'm just sick of her. Because she acts like she's all there. And she really.
Well, why you call her by her real name? Her name is Baloney. So that's what she looked like. She smelled like baloney.
Thanks for saying what, Michaela? What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about the older siblings? Because it's true. Anyway, let's move on.
Lauren is showing out and showing she the heaviest hitter.
Yeah,
that's what I like.
Lauren's that girl.
Fades back to back like Jada did on the boys reunion. She taking them back to back. Every time somebody say something, she like line it up.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Really get handled.
Hold on 1 second. Are you watching Baddies Gone Wild, sis? If you are, I love you for it. Because she just said what you just said. I was not mean, he was annoying. Yeah, okay. That's what your older siblings say when you're being mean. Anyhow. Aren't you an older sibling?
I'm the oldest of 7. And I irritated the shit out of my brothers and sisters. They didn't get a chance to annoy me. I was an asshole.
Listen, you said it. So I'm not saying anything. I know you ran Carla low. Okay.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about that. There probably is there statute of limitations on child abuse.
You're ridiculous. Anyway, I'm not paying for it, but I started watching Zeus. I can admit that. I know that's right. Come through, Michaela. Now we can DM each other, girl, when it's live. Okay, anyway. All right, so we're done with Baddies Gone Wild. First of all, don't forget to join our Patreon if you have not done so already. You can go to patreon.com/Pyro Media Network. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And don't forget to catch up on all of the uncovered episodes, True Crime That Shook America. We do have new episodes coming in, and we're going to be finishing off that series in September, so definitely go ahead and check it out before our new show, Redacted, comes out, which we'll be announcing in middle of September, so definitely check that out. I cannot wait for Redacted. And we have another surprise coming, but I cannot announce it yet, and it's going to be exclusively on Patreon. So just
what? I know what it
is.
No, I don't.
You know what it is? I think you know what it is. But anyway, we'll let you guys know what that is a little bit later on.
It's going to be kind of like OnlyFans, but with clothes.
What? Don't listen to him. Anyway, Cupcake, what did Cupcake say? Oh, I am the older sibling to my 2 brothers who are watching, and they both stress me to hell. Now y'all pregnant. Shut up, Cupcake. Oh my God. See, you've been hanging around Dr. Ho too long. Here you go.
Pregnant.
She said, are y'all pregnant? Because I said it was a surprise. Anyway, let's move on. I'm not paying attention to them. Yeah, I cannot. They're stressing me out. Okay, let's move on. Let's get into the Real Housewives of Atlanta. See, there you go. You started with the OnlyFans. Let's get into the show. Let's get into the last episode of the reunion part. Oh no, let's start with part 2 because we were off last week. So let's get into that. You want to go ahead and start us off?
Oh yeah. So all I can say is, let's start with Portia with this lie detector bullshit. I took a lie detector test. Talking about Kelly and the married man. Girl, you could have went and paid anybody to do a lie detector test to say anything you wanted it to say. Even your homegirl Phaedra said, well, they're not admissible in court.
That's what I was going to say.
Your ass down, Portia lying ass Williams. I'm so sad you were Williams. That's why I changed my name to King.
Anyway, yes.
And then Cynthia showed up and gagged everybody because she showed up looking fabulous. She looked at like Cynthia Bailey V cheekbones. Bailey, okay. She was looking bomb in that cape. And her EDM song.
It is cute. I ain't gonna lie. It's a cute song.
So what else is going on? It's nice.
Wait,
it's nice.
Wait, how does it go? All right, Cynthia, do your thing,
cheekbones. That was dope. K. Michelle called Shamia a bald-faced lie because I guess Shamia was trying to get her prepped for the reunion and trying to get her to say what she wanted her to say, and K. Michelle ain't going for that. You know she ain't that type. Ooh, so she called her a bald-faced lie, stood up and shook the table. None of this was recorded, but it was all reported on Shook the Table, and then did one of these to Shamia. You know what that means? Oh, they said it on the reunion, but if you want to say alleged, that's what they said. Hit the button. So I love that. And then all the motherfucking mamas that they threw back and forth, Portia and Shamia. You keep my motherfucking mama, and you keep my motherfucking mama, and you keep my motherfucking mama. It was so many motherfucking mamas.
It was a lot of mamas.
I thought it was Baddies for a minute. I said, this bitch is about to fight.
Yeah, let's get a little wild.
And then Kelly, listen to Kelly ad libs, please. Go back and rewatch it if you watched it already, and if you haven't, you gotta watch it. Go back to Kelly's listen to her ad libs, because she was like, "I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you.
I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you." It's hilarious.
And she was like, "What?" They was trying to talk about her business. She was like, "And ain't nobody on that couch got a brick and mortar." Phaedra said, "Bitch, like the fuck I know."
Oh, well, she said,
check my resume. She said, "I have several businesses."
And
you don't want to end up in one, Kelly. You better leave her alone. She'll have you over there with Willie Watkins.
Okay.
You know they call her the Godfather. They call her the Godfather. But that's pretty much my synopsis, my highlights from episode 2.
All right. So do we want to get into let's get into episode this past week's episode or part 3 rather of the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. What were your thoughts?
Okay, so
I have a couple of thoughts.
Okay, so I have a clip for us to play, but before we play this clip, right?
Hold on. What clip?
The K Michelle clip with Drew. Remember a couple of weeks ago when we reported about them being in Scotland, and I was like, you see, K Michelle, she always trying to be the bigger person. She like, here, girl, where you at, Shamia? Yep. If it ain't there, it's all good. But she had a moment with Drew. K Michelle had another moment with Drew where she was like, girl, at the end of the day,
wait, is this the one that we didn't play the week before last?
No. I just sent it today.
Then I don't have it because I don't see it in there. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. But she gave Drew her little props, told her that she wished her well. She basically said, girl, we get on this camera, we get in front of these cameras and we argue and we do what we do. But at the end of the day, I still wish you well. I want you to be able to take care of your kids and your family. You know what I'm saying? Like she was the real K Michelle. And that's why I'm forever a fan, because she knows she don't got no real beef with Drew. She knew it was for TV, and she said it like, you know what it is, and I wish you well, and I'm grown enough to sit on this couch on the other side of you, facing you, and say that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I rock with K Michelle.
Yeah, she's the realest.
So what did you have to say? Because I got a lot to say, but go ahead.
So my only takeaway from this particular, first of all, I think Angela is funny, but I think that she does too much. And I think that she doesn't need to try too hard. I think she's really trying because like people are looking at her like she's a great reader, and she is. She can read really well. But I think that she's trying to lean into it too much. And now it's like starting to come across as like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's me, but that's just my opinion on it.
Giving like Kelly called her a golden retriever. Okay, it's giving very much golden retriever, because girl, just last season you were so mad at Portia for saying you better leave her alone or she gonna fuck your husband. You were so mad. Now you over there kissing her ass, hoping you could get a go naked contract. Girl, sit your ass down. It don't look cute. It's so fucking obvious that you're trying to be with the cool girls. No, girl, no. You ended your season whack. Because Angela, you can stand on your own, girl. Last season, you didn't have nobody for real like that. And you were standing on your own, and we wanted you back. But now this year, I could care less.
I could. Really, I can.
Because now you're starting to give mean girl energy. It ain't cute.
It's not.
And neither are you.
And let me say something about Drew's nappy-headed raggedy ass. I'm really getting sick and tired of her. Like she really is like, she's really giving white woman Karen to me, because like she does this like little nice nasty church like, what do you mean? I'm not being mean. I'm not doing that. Girl, we see what you're doing. We see that you're being a bitch, and you're doing it, and it's obvious. And then you're trying to like keep your composure and try to speak in a certain way to make it seem like you're not the problem. You're not, but you are the drama. You've been the drama, and you're really annoying now. Like at this point, you're trying to just show face for the audience, and the audience already clocked your tea, and we already see it. We don't want you to come back. Your problem. We would rather bring somebody else back. I would rather see Kim Zolciak than see you, girl. That's where I'm at. I'm sorry. And I'm not trying to take a bag away from one of our girls, but at the end of the damn day, you are so irrelevant and it's so obvious. Like, I would rather see Angela than see you, because both of you are really trying too damn hard. But that's
it's looking like Portia bought and paid for her alliance, because while she is
that whole row, what we're looking at right now, this whole thing,
she real friends with Phaedra, but everybody else on that couch, she bought and paid for.
Right.
But
now, one thing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say one thing that I did want to highlight that I saw on Carlos King's podcast was the conversation, and there was a conversation around Portia and Shamia. Now, listen, at this point in time, I don't even want them to be friends anymore. I don't even want them to try to reconcile. I just want them to go about their business. Just be cordial on the show. Get your bag for both of you. I don't want both of you. Like, at this point, I don't even care, because at this point, like, both of you have shown that you're just not going to be there. Like, I'm just over this whole Portia and Shamia argument. Like, it's really, like, when I saw Portia react the way she did, and this is my personal opinion, I agree with Claudia Jordan on what she said. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and play what they said and Claudia's reaction with, I think her name is Blue, on the show, one of the co-hosts. Let's take a look at it and we'll get back to it.
I don't know. I don't even know how people can sit there and I could not even stomach that. Like, I feel like I want to tear up now about what happened. Like, I get what y'all saying. I guess maybe I'm too nice. Maybe I'm a sucker. I don't know. But like,
not too nice. It's just a different way of moving. They're both equally valid.
Yeah, I don't think there's a right or wrong answer.
They're equally valid. That's the point. Is they're equal. Yeah. There's not a diminished value. They're equal.
Someone I had many, many years with shares on national television. She lost her last embryo. I could be mad at this bitch. This bitch gets on my fucking nerves. But there'd be something in me that would be like, but yeah, they're arguing shit about their mother. Their mother's been beefing since the 80s. Their mom's been beefing. Okay, we've been knowing this. And they bring up the mothers. They both said shit about each other's mothers, and it ain't the end of the world what they said either. We've had worse. We've had worse. You know what the end of the world is? What happened to Shamia's embryo? That's the end of the world for that baby.
The irony is it's a motherhood conversation. An embryo is about motherhood. And
I don't want to argue with you about my opinion. I don't. Like, this is so sad, you guys. This is so sad to me.
Well, you're not arguing with her about
but you are pitying my opinion, though. So I get to talk about how my opinion is valid, though. So I don't want my opinion to be pitied.
I'm not saying your opinion's not valid.
Said that, like, I'm not, like, it's not as decent. Those words hold weight.
I never said that.
I understand, but it's to say that the decent thing to do, the alternative is also decent.
Not to me.
Exactly. And that's diminishing.
I'm not diminishing you, Blue. I just don't agree with you. And guess what?
As somebody who's a mother's girl,
over me, please.
But I'm saying
you're diminishing me talking.
Okay.
We have many times not agreed on this panel, and I don't want you to think that I'm diminishing you as a person.
As a mother's girl, it feels that way. I will be honest, because for me, my mother is my world, in the way an embryo would be the world for Shamia, and because my mother is my world, that makes me as emotional as you are about this embryo.
I could understand
both emotions are valid.
If it was a one-way thing where it was all this season was Shamia coming for Portia's mother, I would 1000% agree with you. I'd be like, you damn right, you damn right, because I can't hear you because we're talking at the same time. I'd be like, you damn right, because she deserves everything, because they're the whole season. It's just been one way. They're both guilty, right? So I'm just like, they almost like watch each other. In my opinion, that's why there's 4 squares, so we can have 4 different opinions. I'm sorry if you think I'm diminishing you. I just don't agree with I don't agree with your take. And that's okay, because there's been many a show you don't agree with mine, and that's okay. We still gonna.
I don't disagree with your take. I think they can coexist equally. So that's the thing. I don't disagree with your take. I think your take is valid for you, and my take is valid for me. So that's actually the difference. I think they're both valid.
It's not the difference. We're saying the same thing. We just don't agree with each other.
Well, look,
okay.
I do want to say this, because I don't want to spend so much real estate on just that moment. Because what I would like to do is.
So they continue on. They pivot to another conversation, but I agree with Claudia in that sense. But I also see where Blue is coming from. I do think it's just what is important to you. I if somebody talks about my mother or disrespects my mother, I think that there's not really much you can do to come back from that for me. However, if you disrespected my mother and I don't know, you lost a leg or you had an embryo that you know in the situation, I can still give sympathy that the fact that you are human and still say, you know what, you lost, you know, something that you and your husband were really trying to get at. We don't have to be friends. I still think that you should go to hell. But at the end of the day, because you talked about my mother, you know, or you said something, you know, derogatory about my mother, you can still go to hell. But I can still give empathy to the fact that like you lost something that was pivotal to you. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of agree with what Claudia was saying. But I see where Blue's coming from. I just think that when we get into a space where this is where Claudia was trying to get, I think where Claudia was trying to get to was when we get to a space where we dehumanize, we lose touch with everything. And I think that that's what she was going with. But that's just my opinion. What are your thoughts?
No, I agree with both of them, you know, and I stand in the middle of both of their points are valid. You know what I'm saying? It's what's important to you, as you said. It's just that simple. But Portia has never been Shamia's friend.
No.
Ever.
No. At all. And that's all Mary had a little
never has Shamia's back. And it's on camera so many times of her allowing people to spread rumors, to talk about her even when they were cool.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get even Michaela sentiment. Michaela said that you talking about my mother, you better pray that I took my medication and I don't end up having to post that. But this story right here, it needs to be, you gotta be gone. It's been dragged out too much. Yeah, I mean, I think that the story dragged out too long. I think it was a little crazy for me. But I also don't think that like, I think that if you're on a stage with other women, because even Drew was shocked me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even Drew was like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry, Shamia." Like by that, like we know Drew's a fake ass bitch. Like we know that. You know what I'm saying? She's a mean girl. But at the same time, she had a moment where she looked at Shamia and said, "Oh, she's still a woman who was dealing with like fertility issues,
infertility."
Yeah, and so like I can at least resonate with that, or at least like say as another woman, you know, for to at least give her kudos or be like, hey, you know, solidarity, whoop, dap it up. But I still don't fuck with you. Like I get that, but like at least I wish that Portia would have at least. That's where she lost me, because I feel like I wish Portia would have at least been, the woman that I thought that she was. Empathetic, and the woman that I thought that she was, to be like, you know what, we don't have to be cool. Like you talked about my mom, you took it to a place that you brought my daughter up, whatever your reason or your rationale is behind it. But at the end of the day, there's a human aspect to it. So you know what I'm saying?
Let me say this: if you've ever loved somebody and you know that they lost a life, the human in you should feel something.
Yeah, exactly.
Let alone the Holy Spirit, Miss Williams,
right?
AKA Pentecostal, whatever, Baptist, whoever you claim, whatever, the Jesus.
Exactly.
Phaedra, best friend, frickin' the church and the amens and them.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the video that we gonna play before we close out is to show you exactly who Portia is.
Oh, I didn't.
Because she's not a good person.
Wait, what
she's trash on so many levels.
The American one?
No, the surviving Portia.
None of these are you did you put it in the right one for like none
Maybe
of those
not.
are in there. Yeah, I don't think you put that in the right one because I don't see any of that in there.
Well, it's fine.
Okay, I apologize. I didn't see it. But she's trash. No, I just feel like there has to be a that's what sets the Housewives apart from a lot of these other shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is no knock to Zeus Network because we watch Zeus Network. You know, like everybody has their. Some people watch the Kardashians. Some people watch Zeus Network. Some people watch. Everybody has their They're
Lane.
They're fixed. They're lane, and there's a lane for everything. And I feel like that's what sets the Real Housewives franchise apart from other franchises and from other reality TV, because it's supposed to be elevated. And I feel like when we get into the gutter, you can cuss out people. Like, some of my old time pyromaniacs know what I'm about to talk about, but or what I'm about to mention. Without me going into depth, something happened several years back on the network between me and another content creator, and they said something that was super like really low. Like, I mean, like they did something that was just really like, to me, almost unforgivable. I say almost because I believe in Jesus. So. But I feel like at the end of the day, if something traumatic was to happen to that person, I wouldn't fuck with them. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you do you. But if something traumatic was to happen to that person where I could still see the human in them, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that they're evil. I think that they're super horrible. They're a horrible person, for what they did. But I don't think that your mistakes are who you are. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like at the end of the day, there can be some grace. I'll never fuck with them again. There's never ever going to be like, hey, we're going to go have tea and crumpets. Like, go do you, live your life, and I'm going to go live my life, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We don't ever have to talk. You don't exist to me. But if I was to hear something happen to them, I would feel bad. I would say, oh, that's a shame. And I feel like that's the difference between being in a space of like gutter and being in a space of like what I feel is supposed to be true Christianity. Like, you still have to have some type of empathy. That's what sets us apart from animals in the animal kingdom. We have empathy. And I just feel like that
you talking about Portia, Queen of the Jungle Williams, okay? She's animalistic.
No, I think that she was just mad, and I think that when she looks back at it, I think that she will understand that, and I think she will say, I would hope that she will eventually say something to Shamia, even if it's just on a text and it's
Portia done showed her ass. She showed who she really is.
She doesn't have. It doesn't have to be online. I really don't think it will be online, because there was stuff that we found out that Shamia brought up about their relationship that happened offline. So I don't think it has to be online. But I do think that there needs to be a conversation that she needs to have with them. Like, I do think that that she needs to have at some point. They don't ever have to be besties again, but they need to have a conversation. And I think that's in my humble
and to the cast, to the whole cast of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, stop clocking Shamia Pussy Mouse. Okay? That is a married woman. And if she is laying it low and spreading it wide, that's her goddamn business. Stop saying shit because it's affecting her marriage, not that it is. It possibly could. And that shit ain't cool. You wouldn't want nobody saying no shit about you like that. And y'all know that shit ain't true. Because if it was true, her shit would be like. So knock that shit off. I'm sick of that too.
It's Dr. Holt, stupid. To the right cupcakes, I'm so proud because the girl I had to tell you this. Oh my God. Michaela says, and to the whole cast of Housewives, bravo, let Drew go. Y'all are best. Anywho, any other thoughts on the show?
No, they closed the season out good. They closed it out good. I want to see them all back. I know you don't want Drew back, but I want to see them all back, and I want them to move on from Shamia. I want K. Michelle, now that she got her now that she has her footing.
Yeah.
Now that K. Michelle has her footing, I want her to come back next season. I feel like I know she's coming back next season, but I feel like her sophomore season is going to be great. Drew.
Yeah. Bye, Drew.
Figure it out, girl.
Bye, girl.
And Faye, girl, show us something. You got to get a man, or you got to put your kids on camera or something. You got to do something outside of work. Confessionals.
No, confessionals.
And work. Yeah. Stop being a confessional thug.
And Kelly, I think Kelly's going to have a good season this year, or the next season, because I think that she's going to have more storyline, because people are going to want to know what's going on with her. Huh?
She's settled now. This season she was moving around. There was a lot going on.
But not only is she settled, but she had a lot going on with like her lawsuits and things of that nature. So I think that she's gonna have a lot more content to talk about. And I don't know how I feel about Pinky. I think that she's okay.
I like Pinky. She brings it. This cast is a great cast, and they got great chemistry. It's good. Pinky's pregnant, y'all. I mean,
everybody but Drew. Sorry. Everybody but Drew.
Drew is a single mother. She need a job. I'm going to still advocate for Drew to keep her job. She got to pay for them kids. You know she owe everybody in Atlanta. She need to pay some of her bills.
So damn stupid. All right, y'all. Is that going to be it? Do you have anything else?
That's it for me, baby.
All right, that's going to be it for today's show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget, you can go ahead and donate to Pyro Power Hour, Pyro Media Network, by using a Cash App at Pyro Media, or you can use the links that you see on the on the QR codes that you see on the screen, or the links that you'll see in the that I'm getting ready to drop right now. There you go, in the chat. So thank you guys so much for tuning on in. We appreciate you guys.
Yes, and also with these same QR codes, you can send to my Botox fund.
Oh my!
Just put it in the notes. Malcolm's Botox fund. It'll get to me.
God.
Don't worry.
Are you done?
Yeah, I think so.
You are a nut. Something's wrong with you. Anywho, thank you guys so much for tuning on, and we love you guys. Throw some yellow hearts in it as we exit on in, and we will see you guys on the next show. We will not be airing tomorrow because my family is still in town, and we have some things that we're going to be doing. We'll keep you guys. Oh, follow me on TikTok so you can see what we're doing. Love you guys. Stay blessed, stay stress free, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Woo!
Bye, y'all.
Come, gotta get it.
Thank you for watching Pyro Media Network. For more information, please visit pyromedianetwork.com.